next week, Internet Land.
We're going to raid someone, so stick around. Bye.
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 And we're out.
Oh my goodness.
I fucking knew it.
I didn't.
Knew it.
I was so surprised. I was so surprised.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I did. I'm pretty sure I said, "Are you Sarah?" And you guys got totally like screwed over and were like, "No, she was in the past." Sure, but I was like, that was like one of my guesses.
I totally did.
Well, Sarah is supposed to be like born 15 years from now.
Oh yeah.
But Colt and Vel found a message under a table that looked real fucking old from someone who wasn't talking like a child.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
One
that
of
was my other clue.
Fun reveals happened earlier, just before the slide.
You kind of surprised me too.
Yeah.
I was expecting this for way later.
It's the other part of that's going to be the other big thing. But so getting to Yithrin involves a lot of secret revealing and some things like that. This won't be the only time you guys will have an opportunity to share and or unwillingly share something about yourselves. However, in the previous campaign, when you guys tried to scry and or glean information, especially from the legend lore spell from what was that fucking thing called? The little aboleth, the eye of
Stone of Golor.
Stone of Golor, thank you. When you guys tried to glean information about Sarah from the Stone of Golor, I did a direct reading from the Rime of the Frost Maiden.
That did happen.
Wow.
Guys.
So all the way back then.
We circle back.
The friendship bracelet dropping was heartbreaking.
That was
hurt. That hurt.
Katina has
painful part of tonight.
No, it hurts. I can't make
next session. Katina hasn't unfriended me yet. Holy shit.
Oh, no.
I mean, it might be coming. We'll see.
I'm pretty sure next session we could just point you out as like as an enemy character until we break whatever.
Basically,
Katina's getting
sounds like it
for herself, and I appreciate it.
Yes, Katina.
You know your worth.
Doing good.
I'd just like to give a shout out to Jordan, who's been holding on to that reveal since the week that Meow died.
Oh my god. Really?
Oh, wow.
He and I have been cooking this character since the week that Meow died.
That's awesome.
So much.
Well, you had me totally fooled. I had no idea.
It is the entire reason you could never find her. And you'll get that cemented soon as to why you could never find her.
Or as to why she's like in her early 20s, 15 years before she was supposed to be born.
I mean, Bradley doesn't even know that Aaron is a gal.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh yeah, well, I guess that's a good point. I guess you guys as characters now know, but
I don't know anything.
For anyone who doesn't know that Aaron's a girl, the only person that knows Aaron is a girl is currently mind controlled, and I think Kara
knows.
But she hasn't said anything. Kara came after they said my name,
and I was like, I'm second, but I don't know you're a girl, and I don't speak Elvish, so I didn't hear your name, so I don't know fucking shit either.
That's so fucking funny.
I don't know who the fuck Sarah. Who the fuck Sarah? This fucking word.
It's like, what the fuck is this?
Sarah, and then the word salad came after that.
I gambled, so there was a world in which you went down that slide first, and maybe even without somebody, and no one would have ever heard it.
Oh.
But to be fair, your character was a bit more cautious than that generally. Although to be fair, you also feel like you'd always send Kara first if you were going to be strategic about it, and we all agreed to go down. It would have been Kara, and then maybe Aaron, or maybe Aaron last. And
after
then
every person that went, Aaron was teetering more and more to okay, my odds of survival are much better if I go down than staying out here with Kara, who is kind of unreliable right now. Yeah. I don't know what she's gonna do.
Hit a nerve.
She was punching the glacier. She wasn't punching you.
Hey, Meow punched a tree, so
you were punching another party member moments before, so it's not like there was a good statistical.
You deserved it. You deserved it.
I agree.
Well, I will say
you said no one wants you. Do you think I did eat at it for a wee bit.
Kara's
that
never
was a
turned
lot,
her
too.
Yeah.
full ire on anybody but Bretlin, but Aaron's gotten a little bit of it, and Aaron's like, okay, this is. I
You
think
guys-
I'm
He's
better
not-
off with them.
You guys did it
Aaron
to each other.
Aaron wasn't actively poking her.
Aaron won't do that.
Yeah,
So
well,
let me ask you a question.
Kara actively picked him up like a child, continued to call him Cottontail, and then said, "No one wants you."
Yeah,
How do you think you guys are going to
that
feel
was-
if you had to spend, I don't know, 40 years trapped with each other?
God, can you
Probably
please put
wouldn't
them
be
right next to
great.
each other?
I would find a
Yes.
different. I think Bretlin would find a
Please.
different place to be, and not next. Not would avoid her at all costs.
Oh my god. Okay, off
Just
topic.
pretend she's not there.
I need to sleep with Kara now.
Yes, absolutely.
Whoa.
No, did you not?
That was.
A little off
Where the
topic.
fuck did that come from?
No, did you not hear
they
before?
comment
No, back
earlier.
me up.
Oh, I heard
Back
it.
me up. Remember.
Yeah, there was some sort of. I can't remember like the exact comment, but it was
I
something.
do remember.
It was
It was-
something
I do
earlier.
remember you comment.
It was
I
really
do
funny
remember
because
you
she was
comment
really
on her.
strong and she opened the door and I was like, "Oh, you must be good in bed if you're that strong." And then she's like, "Do you want
I
to find
totally
out?"
missed that.
Oh my god, it was so
Where?
funny.
How do
So when she opened the
You have to
door,
go back and
I
listen.
was like, "Oh, you're
There it
really
is.
strong. You must be good in bed." And she's like, "Do you want to find out?" And I'm like, "Yeah, call me later." And then Bretlin was like, "I'm going in." It was
All
so
right.
good. That's
Yeah.
where it came from.
Yeah.
I completely missed that. Oh my god.
It was
You have,
fucking
you
hilarious.
have to go back and
It
listen.
was
Go
so
back
good.
and listen.
Please
Wow.
listen.
It was
It
so
was
funny.
so funny. And I was like, so I'm like, now we need to sleep together.
Yeah,
How
Bretlin's
amazing.
Bretlin-
I'm beating you on sleeping with all the party members.
Me
Damn it.
or
And I can't do anything about it right now because
do you guys have a
because
bed?
I'm in control, sprinting away.
It's not so much a bet. It's more just like Maisie was
to-do
just like, I'm
list.
gonna sleep with all the I'm gonna sleep with all the PCs.
That's
I'm
really
like,
funny
great.
because
Yeah,
I
was
think
like,
I
Maisie's gonna make
said
it her goal to
at
try.
the very beginning, I think I even said like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna have a crush on your character" or something like that, but ended up
Yeah.
not. But I was like, "That's really funny. We have the same goal."
Well, I
No, I'm just
think-
kidding. We don't. But we don't. But I think
nervous energy here.
what was I? Oh man, I was gonna say something funny.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say, good luck with Aaron, because that's not
Nah.
gonna
Oh, yeah.
happen with either of you.
So Aaron
I'll
and
flirt with Aaron,
Bretlin
but it
is
won't
not going to
happen.
happen, I imagine, at the very least.
You could try all that you want, but it's
Bretlin, I'm still
Aaron is
waiting for
disinterested.
Bretlin.
You have a chance with Bretlin.
Aaron
I
has
think
daddy
yeah.
issues.
Aaron has
Aaron has
daddy
big
issues.
daddy issues.
Yes, he does.
mean-
We've met Meow. We know. I'm
I
still waiting
think-
for. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Although,
sorry.
if anyone's similar to Meow, it would be Kara. So, like,
Yeah,
technically,
Hey.
I was gonna say
I'll
Bretlin.
have to
I'm
think
still
on
that.
waiting for you to bring up the guy.
You know,
I have something
Well,
planned for when you do.
Well, I mean, it doesn't feel very friendly at the moment.
No. Whenever you want to, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying I have
Oh,
something
okay.
planned.
Oh,
I have
gotcha,
something
gotcha.
planned for when you do.
Gotcha.
I rehearsed it. I'm like,
Okay.
okay, I know what I'm gonna
I'll
say.
try. I'll try to circle back to that. But no, like he's not.
If you
very
do,
fun-
then great. If you don't, I don't care either. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying I have something for if you do.
he's not very fond of.
I
a
was
lot of people at the
guys,
moment.
I was holding back. I was gonna make so many sexual jokes, and I'm like, I
Do
can't. I
it.
can't do it. No, because I
it.
was like, what was it? There was okay, for the girl, what's her name? The grandma girl who's with us. And she
Belen.
was like,
Bowen.
okay, yeah, she was like, are
Grandma
you
girl?
satisfied? And I was like, are you satisfied? And then she said something, and I was gonna say, well, we can fix that later, but I didn't. I didn't say it,
Well,
but I wanted to.
that was fun, and at certain points very awkward, but mostly fun. So I'm glad that we did not split the party, because I was totally expecting us to
shit.
split the party right before the end of Act 1, and
I
that would have been real
I
bad.
feel like that gets rid of some, like, because don't we
I
have to be
feel like
in the glacier?
I feel like we
I mean, you've
learned
got
from the
40 years to
dragon.
cool off here in a couple weeks, so
What?
40 years is time heals many wounds.
Do we get cryogenically frozen for 40 years?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Like, trapped in here, do we just get trapped in the city, or will it be like a, like...
I don't think we know exactly how it
Frozen.
all goes down. I
No,
just know
we
that there's going
don't.
to be a
I'm just-
huge
Oh, no,
time
we
jump
don't.
that gets us back to where we were in C1.
That's all I know as well. But are we gonna get
Starting to make a little bit more sense now, huh?
cryogenically frozen? Are we gonna be
Or-
like Walt
or-
Disney
Timey-wimey
in the
bullshit.
Pirates of the Caribbean ride?
Feywild,
Secretly,
Feywild, timey-wimey shit.
What'd you say,
We're
sorry?
secretly inside a TARDIS.
What'd you say?
It's a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
I didn't hear you, and I want to hear what you said.
TARDIS.
Bretland.
Are we in a TARDIS?
Feywild bullshit.
Feywild
Fair.
bullshit? Okay.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these are all good guesses.
By the way,
I think we're gonna get put
I don't
in pods.
I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I have many skulls on the fireplace, including a walrus skull.
Oh my god.
I did not know you had a walrus skull.
I
No.
also didn't know that.
Did you wrestle
Or
it with your bare hands?
Wally.
No, actually,
Killed
actually, it's
Wally.
a really cute story about my
killed
mom
with
and
my
my
hands.
dad. It's a really cute story about my mom and my dad, where my mom went up to one of the communities.
Yes.
One of the communities, and this guy was selling like walrus heads. Was selling a walrus head, and my dad's a geologist, and so whenever he goes out into the field, he brings back like dead animal parts.
Your dad's
as like
my favorite
anniversary
person.
as like anniversary presents. And so for their anniversary, my mom sent this entire walrus head in a diaper box, like flesh and all.
Oh, Jesus.
And so my dad put it in a evaporator thing to like boil off all the flesh.
Oh yeah, all that
Not
stuff.
real-
And then
Not realizing that when the hunter shot it in the skull. He shot it in the skull, and so the entire thing shattered, and he had to glue it back together, every single piece, and you can actually see the gunshot wound in the skull there. That hole.
Oh yeah.
Jesus shit.
That's
That's
cool.
the gun. The issue is that my dad used water glue, and so if it ever gets wet, it will part.
It's funny.
So,
well, that was a story. I
liked it.
I've never heard of anyone having a walrus skull in their house, but that's.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I guess
the
things are
first-
different when you live up north.
Yeah, it's probably more common the farther north you get.
Well, yeah, the indigenous communities they have all the rights and stuff, so and they don't want to waste anything, so sometimes they sell stuff like that.
it's not just a walrus skull. We got a muskox skull. We got a wolf.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bear.
Look, I got
there's-
foxtails.
we got a big moose.
Wait, I want
skull.
to show you guys better my foxtail.
We had a narwhal tusk, but it broke.
Narwhal.
Narwhal swimming in the ocean.
Causing a commotion.
Yeah,
Canadian.
Canadians like their dead animal parts.
Yep,
Okay.
they do. Look, these are my foxtails.
Americans relate.
Hell yeah.
I love this one. This one's the completely white one.
That's beautiful.
Right? It's so fluffy. I got it from my friend Alistair. And then same one. Or
You have a friend called Alistair?
A friend called Alistair, huh?
I do. And then this is my other one.
Did he mysteriously appear one day?
He lives in a bus in the woods. He's like one of those people who no, this isn't weird. Okay,
This is incredibly weird. Let's have a
no.
conversation about what's weird and what's not
No,
weird.
he's one of those people who buy like a bus and then like make it into a
He's
home.
a van dweller.
Yeah.
He's Matt
Lives in
Matt
nature
Matt
and shit,
Fogey.
and it's
What
awesome.
the fuck is his name?
I don't know, but he lives in nature and shit, and he's awesome. No, he's
Matt
so
Foley.
fucking cool. And he
Matt
gave me
Foley.
two foxtails. No, dude, he's fucking amazing. He gave me the foxtails. His
Does he
name's
do-
Alistair. He's
Does
so
he do does he do
Pulpy.
oh God. Does he do like inspirational speeches for children?
No, absolutely not.
Is he like a trap?
He does want to adopt kids though, like out of No, okay, you guys are okay. You don't know this person, and
Okay, you're right.
Correct.
He lives in a van.
Who
In the
lives in a
woods.
van in the
Like
forest?
in the woods though, like
Bus.
Canadians are different. You don't understand. I can't like explain.
a lot of people live in a van for
Yeah,
like, economic
that's
reasons.
normal.
Yeah, it's not
Not
weird.
actually that abnormal here either. I'm just teasing.
It's very common
With
actually.
housing? With housing
Yeah, with
crisis
the
these
housing crisis
days?
especially, people do bus living all the time. That's a normal thing.
When you're
yeah,
single
especially in Wanaka.
Yeah,
I see it
he
all
is
the time.
single.
and not a parent
He's not a parent.
yet.
He wants
Yes.
to be.
No,
That-
he
Yeah,
wants
but I'm
to-
assuming he doesn't want to be until he's got a secure living scenario for the kid.
Yeah,
And I
no,
hope- and I
he
hope
wants
that's
to. His thing is he's probably not gonna have kids for like ever, probably. But he wants to. His thing is he wants to adopt kids out of the foster system to like help, not and to get them out of that bad situation. Because there's a lot of foster care systems that are very negative over here, and the adoption system sucks. So
Oh, it sucks everywhere. Yeah,
Well,
and that's respectable. I
and
just
that's what he wants to do.
as
So
long as he gives them a stable.
no, he's not planning on
ways to grow
adopting
up.
anytime soon. He's just like that is an aspiration of his.
I
He's
don't know
like,
if
I
he's planning
want
on moving
to.
out of his bus anytime soon either. So it's
Oh
like
my
it's a
god,
conversation to be
you
had.
guys are
So I'm
so
just-
judgmental.
Well,
I'm just being realistic.
So, first things first, context is everything. But second, it kind of went, yeah, he lives in a van in the woods. He wants to adopt a kid. We're like, whoa. I mean, it would be a little bit more different if it was like, hey, and some of his greatest aspirations, when he does other things, is to also adopt a kid. But like,
I know it sounded bad the way I phrased it.
yes,
and
exactly.
That was
We're not
my
judgmental.
fault,
It just sounded really fucking
But-
bad.
but it's not,
You
and
make
I can't
terrible character
describe
witness.
it properly. But
Bad
he-
spokesperson.
Yeah,
great
if I ever
friend.
need a character witness, I'm not calling you
Oh,
to the
God.
No,
stand.
you shouldn't because
I didn't think he was weird at all, but I always describe him as the guy who lives in the wood and wants a kid.
I mean, he's got a really nice collection of shovels. You don't even hear him digging in the back.
No, he does have a
His
really nice
Winnebago
collection
is
of
always so
shovels.
clean. He uses bleach a lot.
He does.
He
What
lives
is that?
completely off the grid. He hasn't had a job in 20 years.
No, he hasn't.
We're not even sure he pays taxes.
He's always he's always helping the homeless around him. You never see them in the forest ever.
There is no homeless in.
He gets a lot of visitors, but they never
Thanks.
seem to leave.
Thanks, Alistair. No homeless in his area.
I'm never ever talking about my personal life ever again.
He single-handedly
Oh,
solved the
come on.
homeless situation.
He sells hamburger out of the back of his bus.
Mrs. Levitt's meat pies.
It's gamey, but
No, no.
It's just like chicken.
Okay, you guys have. Love
we do.
That was a good laugh.
No,
But anyways, whenever
Well, it
we
was
were
for me.
talking to Wally, I was looking over at the skull, thinking, "Huh."
Now someone had that voice.
Here's
I
again.
love
Wally.
my foxtails.
Hi, what's up, bro? Why'd you shoot him in the
My
head?
wolf- they're fucking cute.
What the fuck,
Just
man?
want to slide and have a cool time.
Yeah.
I love Wally.
Still got
I
a
love
cracking
him.
headache.
I'm
I'm
glad Wally
imagining
came with
that-
us.
Wally caught all of our falls with his blubber. That was like my.
He's a big blubbery boy.
I mean, if he follows us around, I think we got a mascot for a new
Fucking shit.
symbol.
Okay, I'm going to bed because I have my last
Yeah.
final tomorrow
Yeah.
morning, and I was supposed to be hard out at 10, but I needed to get to this fucking glacier, dude.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
go crush the final tomorrow. What is
Yeah.
it?
I'll be watching.
You got
It's
this.
a movement final, and basically, so we had to pick an animal and then build that animal up into a person. And
Walrus
A
got it.
walrus.
I was just say
No.
walrus.
Walrus?
No, it's a finnick fox, and it's. I was talking to
But what does the
to,
fox say?
Kara about this, but I was saying how my so her name is Lucy, and she is an archaeologist, and she lives in the middle of the Arizona desert and excavates. There's this one specific like building and stuff, and she is kind of like this sporadic like little science crazy person who lives alone, and she does like a lot of stuff in her basement and shit, and she always wears cargo pants and cargo shorts because she always has a bunch of shit shoved in there, and she I can't describe anywhere. She's based off of a finnick fox. So we basically took an animal and we had to build it up into a person, and then tomorrow is my turn, hopefully. And I have a monologue that I have to say as her, and then our teacher is gonna kind of like tell us, she's gonna ask us questions. She's like, okay, what are you trying to do right now, like, and she's gonna give us a goal, and basically we have to like achieve that. It's different for everybody, so I have no idea what's gonna happen tomorrow, but that's what I have to do tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
Well,
Intense as fuck.
Go to sleep.
get some
then.
sleep and go
Good luck.
crush it tomorrow.
Yep, I'll be
You
watching.
got this.
No.
I
My
won't be
writing one.
watching.
Yeah. Oh. You're not coming to my writing?
I'll be there in spirit.
No,
At
it's on
8 a.m.?
Zoom. Like genuinely.
Wait, it's actually on Zoom.
Yes, it's
Yes.
at no, not the
The
thing I
link.
just described, but I have a writing showcase at
This is literally my first time hearing about this.
No, I put it in the cast channel and I put it in there.
I don't know how to read. When did you put this in?
Well, I pinned it. So it's
Now it's
Yeah.
actually just a self-insert.
No. I did pin it. I'm pretty sure. No, I didn't. Hold up. Okay. I'm gonna
I
send
don't remember reading this.
Wait,
I'm
so
sorry.
is this tomorrow?
Sorry?
Is this tomorrow?
Yeah, so it's at
I
1:30
probably can't make it 'cause I'm
Eastern
working.
time. 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'll send the link again and I'll pin it in the cast chat, but it's there and I like I'm serious. Like it's on Zoom. It's a writing showcase and basically we had to write monologues and we're presenting them tomorrow and I'm second, so if you want to leave after that you can. But yeah.
BJ, will you be watching?
Yeah,
Can you message me because I'll
Yeah.
be at work tomorrow.
Sure.
But if I'm not with a client, I'd like to be there to support
I
as well.
absolutely will.
Yeah.
Same here.
Anyways, I'll send the link again in the channel and I'll pin it.
That'll be
But
helpful.
And
that's
it's at
my-
8
that's
a-
my ring.
It's at
1:30
8 a.m.
Eastern.
1:30 Eastern time.
Her finals
So
at
11.
8 a.m.
Yeah.
The thingies
Same
at 1:30.
tomorrow.
Yeah, my
11.
Yeah, tomorrow. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post the time and
Are
everything.
you
Don't
central?
worry.
Okay.
Are you central?
I'm Mountain Standard.
NSC. Okay, yeah. So you're 2 hours behind.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's like-
I'll post it in the chat. But that's what I have tomorrow.
Well,
Yeah, it's
go
like
kick some
almost 10
ass.
o'clock here.
I will.
You got this.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night, guys. Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you, Doug,
Night.
for an amazing
Un-
session.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Good
I
night.
tried.
Nah.
Good night.
Good night.
I had friendship bracelet